Welcome to Getting Started with Noodle Tools. This video will provide a basic introduction to using Noodle Tools to create and manage sources for a research project. Begin by accessing Noodle Tools through the library's homepage by clicking on the link under Research Help in the library menu. If you are off campus, you will need to log in with your WID number and PIN before Noodle Tools will open. Once Noodle Tools is open, log in. If you have never logged in before, you will need to create a Noodle Tools account. Create an account by clicking on Register. Enter in all of the appropriate information and click Register. Once logged in, Noodle Tools will start on the project screen. This is where Noodle Tools stores all past or current projects. This area will be empty until a project is created. To begin a project, click on the New Project button. In the pop-up window, give the project a name and select the citation style needed. The citation style is generally determined by the instructor, so review the assignment guidelines, course syllabus, or double-check with your instructor. Keep the citation level on Advanced and click Submit. Once the project is created, Noodle Tools will move into the project dashboard. The project dashboard offers users many different options to help manage a research project, including adding to-do items, connecting to Google Docs, set up sharing with group members and instructors, and more. To get instructions on all of these options, click on Help under My Account in the upper right corner. To begin adding sources to this project, click on Sources at the top of the screen. To add a source and create the full and in-text citation in the proper style, click on Create New Citation. Select how the source was accessed. In general, select Database if the source was accessed through the library's website. Select Website if the source was found through an open web search using a search engine like Google, and select Print if the source is a physical version of the item. Next, select the type of source. If unsure of what type of source it is, look at the source's own description for clues or consult an instructor or librarian. Once the source is chosen, a form specific to the mode of access and the type of source will appear. Systematically move field by field to fill in as much information as possible and as many fields in the form as possible. Not all sources will require all fields. Some fields will remain blank, but if the information is there, it needs to be filled in. For each of the fields, Noodle Tools provides hints on what goes there or how it should be formatted when the cursor is in that field. Once all of the information for the source is entered, click Save. If creating an annotated bibliography, click the Save and Add Annotation button to add an annotation. Once submitted, Noodle Tools returns to the Sources page, and the properly formatted citation for the newly added source will now be listed. Access the in-text citation for the source that can be copied and pasted as the source is referenced in a project by clicking on the in-text reference under Options for that citation, and then entering the page number the information used is from. To add another citation, click on Create New Citation and repeat the steps to add another citation. Noodle Tools will continue to add each citation that you enter to your source list for this project. Once all of the sources consulted have been entered and the bibliography is ready to print, click on Print/Export and select one of the options. Noodle Tools will compile the citations into a document that is ready to be attached to your project and submitted. If you have trouble with Noodle Tools or need assistance with your sources, just ask an LPC librarian.